Let's take a look at graphing negative 2x squared minus 12x minus 10. I like to label all my problems ax squared plus bx plus c. Helps me identify a, b, and c, so I can use it to find my vertex. So let's set this up. I'm going to have negative, a spot for b, times 2, and a spot for a. We see that a is negative 2, and b is negative 12. So I'm going to have negative 12 right here and negative 2 right there. A negative 12 is positive 12. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 12 divided by negative 4, that's negative 3. So now we say that x is going to equal negative 3, and we're going to plug that in. So I have negative 2, leave a spot for my number, square it. Minus 12, leave a spot for my number, minus 10. Okay, so what are we going to plug in? We're going to plug in negative 3. Negative 3 squared is 9, times negative 2 is negative 18. Negative 12 times negative 3 is negative 36, minus 10. I'm sorry, negative 12 times negative 3 is positive 36. So I have negative 18 and negative 10 that I'm going to combine to get negative 28 plus 36. That's going to give me 8. Okay, so my vertex is at negative 3 and 8. Okay, then that's going to tell me that that is my actual maximum because that is negative. So this is a maximum on the graph because that is negative. Okay, and it also tells me my graph is going to open down. So now we're going to factor to find our roots. So we have negative 2x squared minus 12x minus 10. Okay, so let's go ahead and factor out this negative 2 because it's hindering my factoring. So we're going to take that, move it to the outside. Then we're going to divide everything by that number. Okay, negative over negative is a positive x squared. Negative over negative is a positive. 12 over 2 is 6x. Negative 10 over negative 2, that's positive 5. Now let's find the factors of 5 that are going to be the same and add to give me 6. So that's 1 and 5. Those are the only factors. They both have to be positive. So we have negative 2, and then x plus 1, and then x plus 5. All of that equals 0. Now, we have x plus 1 equals 0, and x plus 5 equals 0. Solving this one for x, we get x equals negative 1. Solving this one for x, we get x equals negative 5. Okay, let's go graph these two and this vertex. So negative 3, 8, negative 1, and negative 5. So we're going to start negative 3 and up 8. Then I have a point at negative 5 and negative 1. So we're going to graph, going to go down. Okay, don't worry about that little hiccup down here. Okay, and that is our graph for our equation.